Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about something I've been asked many times by my friends, how I manage my time, having a full-time job and still able to create content twice or thrice every month. So yes, I'm going to talk about the ways I manage my time, and hopefully you can manage your time better by following these methods. I've tried all these methods in different situations, and let me tell you, these methods works amazing if they're used in the right situation. I'll share my experience, and hopefully the techniques and the situation can be related and you can implement few things in your daily life. So let's get started. Have you ever spent an entire day avoiding that big task, that dreadful task? You know, the task that just sits on your mind and you can't get rid of it. You cannot avoid it. It will not just go away. Well, there's a simple and a powerful concept of beating your procrastination. That's eat that frog. Well, I'm not telling you to eat the frog literally, but there's a concept called Eat That Frog by Brian Tracy, which is all about tackling your hardest frog first. Here, frog represents your task. So if you have a really hard task, you target that task first. No matter how big it is, you have to target your biggest, the ugliest frog first. And if you can tackle your hardest task for the day, the rest of the day would be very smooth. Trust me, I've tried this and it will work wonders. Let's take a quick example. Say you've been putting off a difficult client call. Instead of delaying it until afternoon, do it first thing in the morning. Once it's done, you'll feel accomplished, energized, and ready to take on the rest of your to-do list. So why does this work so well? Well, you see, procrastination feeds on avoidance. The longer you wait, the work or the task feels harder. By tackling your biggest challenge or the biggest or the hardest task in the morning, you are gaining momentum for the entire day. You're freeing up your mental space as well as setting up a productive tone for the rest of the day. And if you really want to implement this concept or the method, I would suggest you write your biggest frog a day before. What you want to achieve the next day. What's your hardest challenge? What's that hardest frog that's bothering you? Write that down in a piece of paper or a notebook or even on a notepad and attack that task next morning. That should be the first thing you should be tackling. Trust me, you'll feel unstoppable. And if you want to know more about Eat That Frog, I have a separate video that I'll link somewhere here. You can check it out. But Eat That Frog is a very effective method that I use almost every day to stay productive. All right, the next one I'm going to talk about is the Pomodoro Technique, a powerful tool to beat distraction and stay focused. And here how it works. You break your work into 25 minutes focus sessions called the Pomodoros, and then you take a 5-minute break. Let's say you're studying for an exam or trying to work on a project. Set a timer for 25 minutes. 100% focus on that specific work. No distraction, no phones, no multitasking. Just that work for 25 minutes. Once that work is done, you can go for a 5-minute break. You can go and have a cup of tea or even, scroll a little bit, whatever that is. After that 25 minutes, you can do it for 5 minutes and then you go back to another 25 minutes. So you go to the next Pomodoro. So 25 minutes, 100% focus, then 5 minutes of break, 25 minutes, 5, and so on and so forth. So why does this work? Because this Pomodoro, this 25 minutes of focus time is actually tricking your brain. It's tricking in a way that I just have to focus that 25 minutes and after the 25 minutes, I'll have 5 minutes of short break. So the task will not feel that overwhelming. So you can just focus on that 25 minutes and then enjoy that short break. If you struggle with distraction, the Pomodoro Technique is a game changer. I've tried this at work, especially when I have to draft an email, like a client email. I definitely use the Pomodoro Technique where I just, set up my timer for 25 minutes. And then after the mail is drafted, I take a short break, have a cup of tea, and then come back for the next task. And you can try this too, especially if you're doing some documentation or some administrative task. You can try the Pomodoro Technique. It really works in that use case. Now let's talk about the 2 minutes rule. A simple and an effective method, a technique that you can use to beat procrastination and get your things done. And here how it works. If a task takes 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. Don't overthink, don't push it off. Just do it then then and there. I'll use this rule when I have to do something immediate. Let's say if I have to reply to a quick email or clear up my desk, I'll do that immediately instead of telling myself I'll do it later. I don't do that. Why? Because these small tasks might feel harmless if you postpone them, but these tasks will add up. And when a lot of small tasks adds up, you will feel overwhelmed. And the magic of the 2-minute rule is it'll stop those small tasks piling up and they'll not clutter your mind. Plus, you build momentum. Once you finish a small task, you feel motivated and you are in that momentum to finish, to accomplish bigger tasks. And here's a quick tip. The next time you're about to delay something, ask yourself, will this take less than 2 minutes? If the answer is yes, don't wait, just do it. Have you ever felt like your to-do list is never ending? Well, you're not alone. It happens to everyone. It happened to me. And to tackle that, we have the 1-3-5 method to make our days more productive and stress-free. And here how it works. Each day you focus on 1 large task, 3 medium tasks, and 5 small tasks. That's it. And an example of me using the 1-3-5 method would be picking up one big task of developing a feature for the project that I'm currently working on. My 3 medium tasks would be reviewing reports from the team dashboard, responding and following up with important emails, maybe attending team meetings. And my 5 smaller tasks would be following up on phone calls and messages, organizing files, sending reminders and scheduling appointments, and maybe just tying up my workspace. The beauty of this method is you're prioritizing your work. It kind of forces you to prioritize what needs the most of your attention. You know exactly which one to tackle first, what's the most important task for the day. You tackle that first and you won't have any decision fatigue. By focusing on the 9 tasks, 1 big, 3 medium, and 5 small, you'll accomplish more, feel in control, and end your day with a sense of accomplishment. Give it a try tomorrow. Write down your 1, 3, and 5. And then when tomorrow comes, you tackle those based on your priority and you'll see how much smoother your day feels. Alright, the next one is the Eisenhower Matrix. It's a game-changing tool and it helps me take my decisions like a pro. If you're feeling too overwhelmed with all the tasks and how you would structurally prioritize, this matrix can help you a lot. And here how it works. Tasks are divided into 4 quadrants based on their urgency and importance. The first quadrant is the do now. These are the tasks that are both urgent and important. For example, finishing up a project which is due today or preparing for a customer meeting. These needs your immediate attention. The second quadrant is the schedule quadrant. These are the tasks that are important but not urgent, like setting up long-term goals or working on a personal project. These are the tasks that move your life forward, so schedule them to ensure they're not forgotten. The third quadrant is the delegate quadrant. These are urgent but not important tasks. Things like answering non-critical emails or booking appointments. If someone else can handle them, delegate these tasks to free up your time. And the final quadrant, the fourth quadrant, is the eliminate quadrant. These are the tasks that are neither urgent nor important. Things like distractions, mindlessly scrolling social media or watching random videos. Eliminate these to stay focused. By using the Eisenhower Matrix, you can actually categorize your tasks based on urgency and you can cut through the noise and stay productive. It's perfect for someone who juggles a lot on decision making, which one to tackle first. And if that's something you do regularly, I think you should get on board with the Eisenhower Matrix. So the next time you're feeling overwhelmed, stop and ask, is this urgent? Is this important? Sort your task and let the Eisenhower Matrix guide your day. So there you have it, the time management techniques that I use to manage my own time. I hope you found this video helpful and would probably try 1 or 2 of the techniques that I have mentioned. Let me know in the comment section which one you would like to try or you're using it already. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone you really care about. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.